we were looking up some nose flute chants and songs, getting ready for the next hula show, and on the Smithsonian Folkways, I noticed that the melody is nothing like what they play today. The melody was more like very, very simple.
Right. I think that a lot of the music that was made from nose flutes imitated sounds that was heard in the forest. But also, from further research, I found out that actually a lot of the nose flute music was made to accompany chants and hulas. So it really wasn't a main melodic instrument. It was basically used to accompany whoever was chanting at that time. So it wasn't until recently, within recent history, that we started adding more melodic lines to it. And I don't think that early Hawaiians didn't know about 1/4, 1/6 intervals and more melodic that we're accustomed to hearing now. So they didn't know what that was. It just wasn't until recently that we're used to hearing more melodic, harmonic tones that kind of go with each other and makes for good music. In today's time frame, that the nose flute music has kind of evolved, if you will, to where it's more easy listening. But in actuality, the nose flute that we would have heard if we were to go back into time and listen to the flute players back then, we would kind of go, wow, that doesn't sound nice. But to them, it was very nice, and it was, like I said, imitative of some of the noises they may have heard in the forest.
So in that older context,
correct,
it would have been the Grammy Award-winning music of its day.
Right. So, probably used to imitate the ipu, so it keeps the beat. Right. So you would probably hear something like right. So wasn't an instrument. It was more of an accompaniment instrument. So
so
again,
you wouldn't really sit there and go, "Hey, nose flute player, take a break."
Yeah.
Take
Pa'ani time.
Pa'ani with the nose flute.
Right. And like I said, it wasn't until recent history where we started adding that probably was just as foreign to the ancient Hawaiians as some of the music we hear today. To them, it was normal to just make,
which actually has a more bird-like tone.
Right. So, but today, it can be used as an instrument. And although traditionally it was played by males, I think that today, anybody can play.
So, you haven't heard of any kapu against women playing the nose flute?
Oh, no. No.
In my training in hula, we believed for a long time kapu for women to play the big pahu drums and some of the instruments associated with the heiau, the temple. But you haven't really come across anything like that with the nose flute.
I would just say that in a traditional sense, that if you were to do something in a traditional setting, then you have to do your homework. and make sure that you aren't doing something that would be counter to the traditional way of doing things. But I think if you're just wanting to play music with the flute, I think it's fine. I don't know of any couples that would say, no, you can't do this.
So there's, you have to be careful when you decide whether this is an evolution of tradition or if you're running counter to the tradition itself.
Exactly. So I would say anybody who wants to pick up the flute and learn how to play it, by all means, do so. Do your homework. You know, it's important to learn what, a little bit more about the nose flute, and then enjoy. So.
Well, I'll go check out some of the books now.
Sure.